Thanks for checking in as we take a look at your extreme weather outlook. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson. We're still keeping a very close eye on what's happening with Hurricane Irma. And as of early Thursday, still a Category 5 storm with 175-mile-per-hour winds. Very dangerous, life-threatening storm heading for the Bahamas, the Turks and Caicos, and eventually into southern Florida, at least potentially, as we get into the late weekend and early next week time period. 3 Atlantic hurricanes, actually, and a western severe threat showing up for parts of California and Oregon, but the main story is still Irma. As you can see, a very well-defined eye wall as the visible satellite takes over there as the sun comes up over the Atlantic basin. So these bright, dark red colors indicating the strongest of the storm, and again, the intense winds have been downgraded just a little bit, but at one point it was up to 185 miles per hour, which ranks it as some of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes ever on record. Allen was the strongest in terms of winds at 190 back in 1980. So a number of hurricane warnings continue. As you can see in this bright red throughout the Bahamas. We also are tracking some hurricane watches along the northern coast of Cuba. And now those hurricane watches have been included for southern Florida. And as you notice, the official track takes it very close to Miami and then up the eastern coast of Florida and then eventually inland to South Carolina. But that's the cone of uncertainty. So there still is some wobble room with that, but regardless, this is going to be a very dangerous storm for the Bahamas and southern Florida. We may already start to see some of the outer bands from Irma impact southern Florida as we head into Friday, but as we get into that Saturday evening and Sunday time period, that's when the bulk of the winds will be really impacting Florida. We're going to have very strong storm surge and very heavy rainfall with that. But other than Irma, we're also tracking 2 other hurricanes with Katia and Jose.